Hi guys, I'm making this video basically to comment on something that I've heard in the news, a funny story. Now you can see from the title that I'm about to a story about a man who attempted to steal some copper wiring from a substation. Now, what happened? This was in Yorkshire. The guy is in Yorkshire. Now his name is James Sorby, and well, what happened was that over the last few years, the price of copper has gone up, and this guy probably thought that he could, steal some of the copper wiring maybe and get some money for it. And well, he broke into the place. This is in Leeds. He broke into the substation, which was near a disused post office, post office sorting room. There was an electricity substation nearby, and he broke into it. And before he could even touch the cables, steal any of the copper, he got hit. He didn't even touch the cables. He got hit with a 22,000 volt electrical shock and suffered horrible burns from the electricity. Burns on his face and hands. His heart was weakened in it, and been left with partial sight in his left eye and lost movement to one of his hands. So, I just can't think what was going through this guy's head before to break into a substation in order to get copper wiring, just so you could make a bit of money. I mean, he should have known full well copper is a conducting metal. That's why they use it in substations, because it's a conductor of electricity, like a lot of metal is. What possessed this guy to break into this, to think that he could break into a substation to get the thing? He's been in hospital for weeks, 5 operations, skin grafts, and he faces even more surgery, including a hair transplant over a skull wound which exposed his brain and where the electricity charge exited his body. Apparently his daughter couldn't even recognise him when he was in hospital after his injuries. He couldn't even recognise him. His daughter couldn't recognise him. But I just don't see what happened, I don't get. It was a previously broken substation. It was broken in January 27th. But, just because it was broken doesn't mean it's not. No, I just don't understand what was going through this guy's head. And the thing now is, this guy, despite all he's gone through, he went to the magistrate's court and was charged with with trespass with intent to steal at an earlier hearing, and yesterday he was given a 12-month community service order for burglary. Despite what happened to him, the fact that he nearly died, he could have died, didn't stop him from getting community service. I seriously just don't know what was going through his head. What an idiot, I mean, what was going through his head? Apparently there were 2 others as well. He was with 2 other mates. What was going through their head? Didn't either of them know that that copper is a good conductor of electricity? That's why they use it. That's why a lot of metals are used, because they're conductors of electricity. And also, shouldn't the substation on the door having a sign that says like "warning high voltage" and have that picture of a person with a lightning bolt going through them. Shouldn't they have had that? Shouldn't they have had that? I mean, seriously, surely they should have noticed that. What idiots! They didn't even touch the wiring and they got an electrical shock. They're stupid. Oh, they completely ignored warning signs. I mean, they must have been stupid. The most stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. But he was electrocuted, before he could do it. His friends called the ambulance. So, strange but true. This is one of those bizarre stories, and it's all true. But it shows some of the stupidity some people are, particularly thieves. Anyway, that's it. I'll post the link to the story down in the description. And yeah, I'll see you later. I'll maybe doing videos soon of something else. I don't know what, but I'll see you later. And rock on.